Hey Crestwood, happy Wednesday to you all. Hope you guys are having a great day today, staying cool in the midst of what continues to be sweltering heat, certainly mindful of people who don't have adequate shelter or access to the things that can keep them cool, and praying for them, and also keeping our eyes and ears open to ways that we can be supportive of the organizations that are reaching out and caring for them. We are blessed in so many ways. I hope you don't take that for granted today or any day. I'm certainly blessed to be your pastor and to bring you this devotional for this Wednesday, July 30th, almost August, crazy. So Amy and I had something very interesting happen to us last night. We were coming home from being out, and when we pulled in our driveway, there was a group of neighbors across the street around this car that was there. And so we kind of walked over to see what was going on, and apparently one of them had walked out and heard this really distressed meowing coming from the car and was trying to find out where this cat was, and turns out the cat was in the engine block of the car. And so we got the owner of the car to come out and open the door, and we popped the hood and looked down in there, and we got the flashlight looking to see if we can see, and finally I catch a glimpse of the cat's eyes, and sort of way down under this little black kitten that's under there. And it's very close to a hole in the bottom where it could easily get out, but it was just kind of resting down in there, and it was hard to get to. So we're trying to coax it out, and I got the handle of a broom and was trying to nudge it, and people were calling to it. We got a can of tuna and put it under the hole of the car, trying to get the cat to come out, but it refused to come out. But it kept meowing, distressed, like, I want to get out of here, I want to get out of here, but was not coming out. So we said, leave the food there. We'll trust that it will find its way out. About an hour later, I walk back outside and hear that continued meowing, and it's just heartbreaking to know that this cat was trapped in there. So Amy and I come back out. We work for about 15 minutes. We finally get the cat to come out. It runs out and runs into the bushes, and we don't see it again. And we trust, well, at least it's not trapped in this space. Now it has the freedom to roam. And so this morning, we're looking on our neighborhood Facebook page, and someone had posted a picture of the cat. They were holding this cute little kitten, saying, hey, does anybody know whose cat this is, or is missing a kitten? We found the cat. And so I messaged the person and said, hey, that looks like the cat that we found in an engine block. Where did you find it? She said, well, we found it in another engine block. So apparently the cat made its way to another car, to another engine block, and was trapped in there, and these people were able to rescue it. And I thought, why, when the cat was free in this world, could have gone anywhere and eaten anything it wanted, did it go back into an engine block where it was trapped? And I could hear God saying, I wonder the same thing about you sometimes, Kory. How often do we, as followers of Christ, get trapped in a situation, and rather than run to the freedom of Jesus Christ, we feel like it's easier to stay trapped in the situation that we know. And so we hold on to that situation, and we stay in the confines of what's comfortable, but what is also very limiting, without realizing we are so close to freedom by just calling out to Jesus Christ. And even sometimes when we get that freedom, we're like, oh, good, I'm free from this pain, I'm free from this guilt, I'm free from this shame, I'm free from this harmful relationship, or this toxic job, or whatever. Do we run back into the same situation and trap ourselves again because it feels comfortable, it feels familiar to us, and we're not willing to claim the freedom that Christ has given us? Where in your life are you maybe feeling trapped? Where are you repeating the same mistakes that you've repeated in your past? Where are you feeling like deja vu? I have been in this situation again. You know, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. This poor kitten kept doing the same thing over and over, finding comfort in an engine block, and yet getting trapped every time, when there was tuna and water and a whole wide world for that kitten to live in. Today, Crestwood, I want you to lean into the freedom that Jesus Christ is offering you. Freedom from that guilt, that shame, that embarrassment, that toxicity, that bad relationship, whatever that freedom is, claim it. It can be scary. Sometimes it's easier to stay in what's familiar, even if that is what is destructive or negative. But there is a freedom that is offered through Jesus Christ, and all we have to do is walk into it and say, Christ, I'm yours. Free me from whatever it is that I'm dealing with, and replace it with your love and your grace and your mercy. Christ offers us that every single day. Don't stay trapped. Claim the freedom that Christ is offering you. God bless you, Crestwood.